Hello everybody, it's Anna here again today, and today we are at Llandudno in North Wales on the Wales Coast Path, which we've been following for quite a while on and off on our channel. And we're here today to talk about the Great Orme, which we're standing on right here. Over in the distance is his little brother called the Little Orme, but today we're talking about the history of the Great Orme. So come along and join us. You're very, very welcome. Don't forget, welcome in Welsh is croeso. And no doubt we'll have some Welsh language as we go along, as it arises. So we're on the Great Orme here, and we're at HILLFORT Gardens, and we're taking this walk up from the pier behind us, up through HILLFORT Gardens and up towards the summit. There's the pier, and that pier in Llandudno is the longest pier in Wales, and it's grade 2 listed. It was opened in 1886. Anyway, let's talk about the history of the Great Orme. So the Great Orme is a limestone rock that rises out of the Irish Sea and is one of the seaside town's most iconic features. You can reach it by foot, as we have done, or car or tram or cable car, and admire the beautiful views of the town from the top. And actually on a clear day you can spot Liverpool in the distance. But the Great Orme is more than a big rock with pretty views. It is a history dating back more than 350 million years and home to all sorts of flora and fauna. Learn some things about the Great Orme you may not know. Follow me and I shall teach you. This is a place where our family has spent many times visiting and generally just walking about and running about. And as we travel up and up to the top, to the summit and back down, you'll see we will pass the world's largest prehistoric copper mines, world famous, that hold rich deposits of copper from 4,000 years ago and was worked during the Bronze Age. But we're not going there today. That's for the next video. This is the ski slope and the toboggan slope where our son got injured being silly up here when he was younger, but it's such a beautiful place. So let's go on now to the history. I'll just add as well that the Great Orme in Welsh is a goggarth. There we are. Leave that with you. The name, the Great Orme, derives from an old Norse word meaning sea serpent. And the Orme is home to around 200 Kashmiri goats who have roamed the headland since the 19th century. Kendrick's Cave on the Orme was a site of extraordinary archaeology finds, a decorated horse jaw and flint tool. Copper mining on the Great Orme began around 4,000 years ago, like I said. While the site was abandoned during the Bronze Age, there is evidence to suggest the site was opened again during the Roman period, and like I said, we'll be doing that in the next video. The Orme is protected as a special site of conservation, a heritage coast and a site of special scientific interest. There's myself there at the gates of the Bronze Age mines, pondering whether to go in or not, and we visit, and we will be showing that next time. So the Great Orme is a limestone lump that rises 207 metres, I think that's about 679 feet, out of the sea, and is rich in both natural and man-made history. The geology, wildlife, archaeology and landscape are of such importance that much of the headland has been designated a special area of conservation and a site of special scientific interest, that's a SSSI. The Great Orme is 2 miles long, 1 mile wide, and is sometimes referred to as Llandudno's mini mountain. There's the summit, that's a cafe there, you can actually go in and it's very nice. That's the West Shore, and heading over, the West Shore way, that's the west side of the Great Orme, and that's the North Shore there. Anyway, in 1985, a small and a somewhat diverse group of local mine explorers came together to study, investigate and promote the history of the Great Orme. And they are known as the Great Orme Exploration Society. Wanted to mention as well, though we're not going to it today because we're going to do that in another video, when St Hydno, the patron saint of Llandudno, built his cell on the Great Orme Head in the 6th century, that structure no longer stands, that 6th century church, but there is a 12th century church dedicated to St Hydno on the exact same site, and you can actually go there. It's just over from this cafe that we just seen, and it's very easy to find. You can actually drive up there, but we're not going there today. We will do that in another video at some stage because it's very interesting, because it dates back to the 6th century. Wanted to mention that because through the summer you can actually go to an open air service there, and it's very beautiful right on the top of the Great Orme. Anyway, I'm digressing again. There was also an Iron Age hill fort at this area called Dinas on the Great Orme, and archaeologists have identified the remains of more than 50 hut circles and some degraded defensive ramparts. Dinas is a peak that juts out of the Great Orme and is a good defensive location for such a settlement. And there's also a peculiar stone at Dinas known as the Rocking Stone, which has a plaque on it, so you will be able to find it if you want to visit. So there's quite a lot of history up here on the Great Orme. Now this is the tram track heading down from the summit, and there's warnings there because goats and the kids, the Kashmir goats I told you about, do wander about these roads as well. And there's the North Shore, and turning around here, that's the West Shore Beach, where Alice in Wonderland used to have her holidays. The real Alice in Wonderland, Alice Little, used to have her holidays. We've got that in our other video, Alice in Wonderland, on our channel. Here's back now to the pier, the longest pier in Wales, Grade 2 listed, built in 1886, and over there again we have the Little Orme, and this is the North Shore Beach. So for the little bit of time that we have left, I thought I might teach you some Welsh words. Pier in Welsh is pier, mountain is mynydd, sea is môr, sky is awyr, road is ffordd, pier is pier, water is dŵr, sand is tywod, seagull is gwylan, and boat is gwych, hotel is gwesty, clouds is cymylau, people is pobl, pier is pier, mountain is mynydd, and sea is môr. And mountains, plural, is mynyddoedd, mynyddoedd. The Great Orme is a gogarth. And we'll leave it there for today, and we'll come back next time and we will have the history of the Great Orme mines that are over 4,000 years old. So we'll leave it there for today, and we'll say ta-ta for now, and we'll see you on the next adventure, or the next Welsh lesson, or the next Welsh history lesson. But don't forget to keep practicing your Welsh, because practice makes perfect. Ta-ta for now. Nos da.